So, Dad, as we hold off on the prize picks, I guess this is the real question. How many more games are still winnable for the 49ers on their schedule, even though they have now two big injuries, two players who aren't coming back, in Warner and Bosa?
I went through the schedule twice this morning, and let's define our terms, okay? Like an English seminar. Let's define our terms. Games that are winnable, not that we say they're going to win. That's a different thing. That are possible to win. They're 4-2. So, Iggy, can we go through the game by game, see if what we come up with, and do you have a pen and a paper?
Do I have a pen and a paper? I do. I certainly do.
Okay. And let's forget the 4-2 for a moment and just go through the remaining games.
Hold on, I got paper. The pen didn't work, but I got a backup pen. Pen. When you need a pen, you never have a pen.
What time is it?
All right. I'll work it out. Okay.
Here's
what I want to do, though. Instead of just doing just winnable, I think it would be fun to say if they're losable, too.
Oh, absolutely.
For the sake of it.
Yeah. So should we keep track then? Start at 4-2 and see where we go.
Yes.
Go slow, because I'm not good at math. We
got a home game next week against the Falcons. It's a night game. The Falcons are playing tonight, so they're going to be on a short week, and they're going to be on the road. Their quarterback is very inexperienced. He's thrown 3 touchdown passes all year. Their defense is good.
I'm saying winnable.
Very winnable.
So we're at potentially 5-2.
Now, it is losable, too, because they have one of the best running backs in the league, and run defense has been an issue for the Niners, but this is a very winnable game, and they'll be favored to win it.
Okay, so we're at 5-2 now.
Yeah. At Houston.
They're going to lose.
That's a tough game. Houston has one of the best defenses in the league, and they have an excellent quarterback as well. Prize Picks will give you $50 when you play your first $5 lineup. Win or lose, you'll get $50 for playing. Use promo code Cohn, COHN, and download the app now.
So 5-3.
Yeah. Next week at the New York Giants.
I'm going to say they're going to win.
It's a winnable game, but the Giants are now a little bit more interesting with those two rookies, the quarterback and the running back. But they're rookies.
But let's say winnable. Not that they're going to win. I misspoke. Winnable. 6-3.
6-3. Now they come home and they face the Rams.
Losable.
It's losable. Without Warner, that's a tough one. They barely beat the Rams a couple weeks ago. Okay.
So 6-4. 6-4.
Then they go on the road and face the Cardinals, who don't have Kyler Murray. That might be a good thing for them. I don't know. What do you think?
They're going to win that. Winnable.
Winnable.
So we're at 7-4.
7-4. Yes. Let me just. The next game is interesting. Carolina Panthers at home. They're not great, but they have won 2 in a row, including wins over the Dolphins and the Cowboys.
Okay, Iggy, I'm going to say winnable.
That's winnable.
We're at 8-4.
Yeah. Okay. Next week in Cleveland on the road.
Winnable.
They don't have a quarterback.
9-4.
9-4. Bye week. Home against the Titans, who just fired their coach maybe 2 hours ago.
10-4.
On the road against the Colts, who are surprisingly good this year.
Losable.
It's losable.
At 10-6. Against 10. Wait a minute. 10-5.
10-5. Right?
Or 10-6. Because we had to lose 10-5.
We got two more.
Okay. 10-5.
At home against the Bears, who play tonight.
Winnable.
It's winnable, right?
11-5.
And then the final game at home against the Seahawks.
Losable.
Yeah.
So it's 11-6.
It's 11-6.
It's 11-6, and I think it's 7-4 over the games they haven't played. Now, 11-6 is a respectable record. Especially
11-6 is absolutely a respectable record.
A respectable record, and considering what they've been going through, it might get them in the playoffs.
Yes.
I think probably
they don't in the playoffs. It would get them in the playoffs.
I don't think they go very far in the playoffs, but I think they might make the playoffs. And what I'm saying is that's something they could be really proud of
Yeah,
going into the next season. I
I
think they
agree.
should strive for that. They have a potential 11-6 with all of this uh, football tragedy.
I agree. And I think you talk about building a culture for the future. It's not tanking when things go bad. Oh man, Fred and Nick are out. Let's just trade a bunch of guys, give up, and play our young guys so they get experience. But all you're really showing them how to do is how to lose.
Absolutely. No, I like what you said. You want to build a culture, and our culture is we kick ass.
Yeah, we don't give up. And what's crazy about the Niners, at least under Kyle, is this his ninth year. So the first 8 years, it's either NFC Championship game or they miss the playoffs. And I'd like to, you may not make the NFC Championship game this year, but you can't miss the playoffs with that schedule. I don't give a damn. Like Saleh could be gone next year. He's such a good coach. This is your opportunity to show that you can find a way to be competitive and win games you should. That's what you've been doing all year. It's the kind of stuff that Mike Tomlin does. A lot of people would say that Kyle Shanahan's a better coach than Mike Tomlin. All right, man, prove it right now with this team.
Yeah. I look at this, and I think Kyle and Salah look at it this way. This is a tragedy, of course, in football terms. It's also an opportunity. Let's show them what we got. They're
Yeah.
competitors. Let's
Think
show
about it
them
from
what we
Robert
got.
Saleh's perspective. Is okay, I lost Nick Bosa and Fred Warner. That sucks. And the defense isn't going to be as good. And I feel for them. But you know what? It's a great opportunity for me
Right.
because if I can turn this defense into like top 15, top 10, I'm a genius.
Right.
I mean, if this was an elite defense, people could say, yeah, but it's Nick Bosa and Fred Warner, and they've had good defenses with Steve Wilkes running this. But if Saleh can turn this group that he kind of hand selected into a good defense, then it might actually accelerate his path back to being a head coach.
Yeah, believe me. I mean, I don't know him, but I think I know what he's like. He sees this as an opportunity. He's in his office right now, fiendishly preparing for Atlanta,
Yeah.
fiendishly putting together his defense and his
Yeah.
plan, his
And it's like
players and his plan.
on offense, when the Niners were without Purdy and Kittle and all these guys, and they had to go on the road on a short week to face the Rams, who were excellent, and they were 8.5-point favorites. It's not like Kyle was like, well, that gives us an excuse to just mail it in. He went over to
No.
Mac and was like, doesn't it piss you off that we're 8.5? Why do they think we're gonna lose this game? Mac's like, I don't even follow the spreads. I didn't know, but thanks for telling me. Let's kick their ass. So
Yeah,
Kyle's been doing it. This team's been doing it. And that's why I really do feel like in a lot of ways so far, this has been Kyle's best year as a coach.
I
I
agree.
mean, they're not that great of a team. If you were like going to rank them, you could argue that they're very middle of the pack, and yet they're 4-2. They get so much credit for that.
I
They beat a
agree.
good team.
Iggy, I think this is the best coaching Kyle has ever done. He's gone to places in his coaching imagination he's never gone before, and his leadership. I
Yes,
think his leadership.
he's doing great. He can still do better as an offensive coordinator. He's got to get that run game going.
I don't know if he ever will, and that's not because he's calling bad plays. It's because he doesn't have the right players, and that's his fault and Lynch's fault.
It is. And we talked about it all offseason. Like, hey, this running back position is great. And you can't just count on Christian McCaffrey staying healthy or being great if he is healthy. And I think their attitude was, nah, like if Christian's healthy, we'll be fine. And he is healthy. And they're not fine. Like they need to play someone else. They need to mix someone else in there. If it's Robinson, Garendo, the rookie, a player they trade for, like they can't keep handing the ball off to Christian 17 times a game and getting 50 yards. They can't keep doing that.
It's also not fair to Christian.
Yes,
It's not fair to him.
I
He's
agree.
doing the best he can. It's not fair
He
to him.
is.
Tom Walsh said to you that they should put him in motion a lot.
A
I mean,
genius.
yeah, he's a genius. Put him in motion a lot. Use him like a wide receiver. Get him a
Yep.
few steps, and boy, he's still elusive, as they say. I love it in space. Out by Neptune. He's very elusive by Neptune, but he's better that way than as a running back. It doesn't mean you can't use him as a running back, but you mix this in.
And I think no matter how good he is, he's still the the focus of the defense's attention, no matter where he is. If he's in the backfield, if he's in the slot, everyone's looking at him, expecting him to get the ball. You can use that. I think that's what Kyle was good at with Debo. Whether Debo was in shape or not, or good or not, or dropping the ball, Kyle could use him in motion pre-snap, get people worried about him, and give it to someone else. And the offense would work. Right now, handing the ball to Christian when he's standing there and everyone's looking at him isn't working. Maybe use him as a decoy or get him the ball in space, outer space.
Outer space.
Outer space.